Look here, guys. Why we need this language, guys? Language endina veno. Why we need this language? Why we needed this language? Is that the language is really important, guys? Is that so important that without language we cannot survive it? What is this languages? Why we need this languages? Just I'm asking a normal question. You forget about the programming, you forget about everything. Just I'm asking, I'm just interacting with you. For good communication, okay, for the communication. Why we need to communicate that? One more question. Why we need to communicate it, guys? Why we need to communicate that? Is it the communication is very important? Right? If I don't communicate with you, we don't understand at all. No, sir. And the answer to share our ideas, right? Good, Fatima. Right? To share our ideas, to share our thoughts, to share what we are thinking, it to share our feelings, to share our ideas, right? So this all comes with the communication, right? What I'm doing it now, I'm communicating with you, right? So I'm communicating the language which you understand it, which I understand it. This is how we exchange the thoughts, right? Just imagine, guys, we had a communication language before. How we used to communicate, guys? How we used to communicate it? What are the ways of communication? Just tell me on that. I will tell you the idea on this. What are the ways of communication? Science, right? For example, coming to science, what is the science, right? I will tell it very big, right? Very small, right? This is all the science, right? I'll tell it has, yeah, gestures, right? So when I'm using this, I'm using the gesture, hand gesture, right? Like in the automated car now, when you if you set it, like you can turn like this, right? So like the sound will get increased, and if you rotate like this, you don't want to text it. Actually, you can show the gestures, right? So you can swap it like this, just like this. If you do it, the song will flip it to the next one. If you do like this, it will go to the previous one. So if you do this one, it will pause it. Have you come across this one? This is what the like the next thing is, right? And coming to here, our sign is there, and again, sound is also a language, right? Before the language came, like the sound is what the language is also, right? So maybe like dog barks, right? Birds, right? Ripples, right? So these are all the things which is like a sound language. This is also a language which is to communicate it. You want to look onto it, guys? Like if you clap it, the bulb goes off. If you again clap it, the bulb goes on. All right. So this is also we are communicating with it, right? And again, when you come across the signs also, look on here, guys. You can see the traffic signals, right? You can see the traffic signals over here. Like you have three lights. This lights has a powerful. It's so powerful that it can makes like vehicle stop, and also it can make a vehicle to run, right? How it is understanding it. This image are already registers in their in the driver's brain. If it is coming red, I want to stop it. If it is yellow, I want to start it. If it is green, I want to move it. Just imagine if the colors are not registers in their brain, right? So he have no idea about it. What's going on over here, right? To understand this color, this thing should be already known to him. That is what the language is. A simple thing of communication, right? Then any other possible of it? You have a verbal thing, right? Verbal language. What is the verbal language? Maybe like English, maybe like Malayalam, right? Maybe like Kannada, maybe like Hindi, whatever the language you have it, right? So these are all called as what? Verbal language, right? You have lot more languages, guys, like that, just to communicate, just to share your ideas, just to show your frequencies. That is everything, right? The one important language. Now you just I'm asking you, what this machine will understand, guys? What this machine will understand? Machine endane understand language. What this machine will understand? Look, I want to communicate with the system, right? So what does this the system will understand? Zeros and ones, digits. Digits panel. So can you write your full name? H, who's that H is? Like, can you just write it your full name so that I can know it who it is? Harita. Just write it over there. You can edit your name over there so that it will be like present over there. Okay. what is the zeros and ones then? How the system is understanding zeros and ones? Yeah, that's absolutely right. Like the systems will understand zeros and ones. How exactly this zeros and one works? What is the zeros and ones? How it is only understanding zeros and ones? Why it is not understanding anything else? എന്താണ് ഇവിടെ ആണത്? Binary number ആണ്. എന്തിനാ ഇത് binary number? Yeah, zeros and ones system will understand zeros and ones. Let's come to the topic now. Zeros and ones. Zeros and one പറഞ്ഞാൽ binary ആണ്. Why it is understanding only binary? Computer take only machine language. Okay. Binary number. Okay. എന്താണ് ഇത് binary? These are the single digits. What exactly they will do it? What is this actually binary? Why it is only understanding binary? Why it cannot understand, maybe like when it can understand 0 and 1 and 0, why it cannot understand 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Why it is not understanding A, B, C, D? Why it is not understanding 0.1, 2.0, 3.3? Why it is not understanding this one? This is not understanding this one, this is not understanding this one, this is not understanding this one. Right? It is only understanding zeros and ones. Why it is understanding zeros and ones? Question Ale. Okay, just one thing I will remind you guys, make one new notes and keep it with you. All right, whatever I tell it, you just have a note it down. No problem with that. It can only store this digit. Why it is so? Why it is so? On off. Okay, just see that, right? Okay, എന്താണ് ഇത്? Simple ആണ്. 0 പറഞ്ഞാൽ current flow ആണില്ല. Current is not flowing. 1 പറഞ്ഞാൽ current is flowing. 1 means current is flowing. 0 means current is not flowing. That is what it is understanding. It is purely now EEE, guys. EC and EEE. The concept of EC and EEE. I'm going on to there now. I told you, right? This CS stands last. First comes mechanical, then comes EEE, then comes EC, then comes CS, guys. This is what the hierarchy is. Look, this is where you need to update it, right? And EEE and civil comes in the same line. EEE and civil comes in the same line. Maybe like, you know, like somewhere before, maybe like civil comes mechanical, civil, then EEE, then EC, then CS, right? This is the update version. ഇപ്പോൾ നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇപ്പോൾ വാട്സ്ആപ്പ് യൂസ് ആക്കും, നമ്മൾ അപ്ഡേറ്റഡ് വേർഷൻ യൂസ് ആക്കുന്നതാ. Do you use older version? No, we need to update it. That is what we are doing it here. If you stick, okay, I'm a EC student, I will only learn EC subject. I'm a mechanical student, I will learn only mechanical subject. I'm a civil student, I will learn only civil subject. Parnala, you are using a old version of WhatsApp, right? If you are getting updated for this one, that means you are in the current technology. That's it. Right? 0 and 1 means current is 0 means current is not flowing, 1 means current is flowing. That is what it understands. If you keep a switch in the rate, switch on and then other bulb glow out, and then other fan rotate out, and then other, you know, like mixi odu, right? Why this all happening? Because only one thing is magic is happening, is nothing but there is a conductor. You're switching on the switch. If it is on, the current flows, and this is operating the operation. If it is off, it will stop the current flow. That is what 0 and 1 means. That is what it is. Manslayo. Why it is, why system, why hardware is understanding only zeros and ones. It doesn't understand anything, just current flow on and current flow on. Current is flowing, current is not flowing. That is what it understands. All right. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now take it on till here. Once you're done, let me know about it. Whatever we have told it right now, just have your notes. Just have a writings, and whatever you have understood it, just have a writing on it. Let me know once you're done. Let's go with a memory hierarchy, guys. Look here, guys. When you go and buy your phone, right? You want to buy a new phone. What do you look onto it, guys? What do you look? Just tell me. You want to get a new phone. Tell me, guys. What are the things you look onto it? Tell me. ഇത് കുറെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മേടിക്കാം. If it is this one is there, so much GB is there, I will take it. Tell me, guys, what do you look onto it? What are the things you look onto it? Hey, guys. When you take up a phone, when you go to buy a phone, or maybe like when you want to see it in online, what do you actually look at? Processor. Okay, processor. Okay, next one. Storage, right? So let's talk about the storage. Okay, let's stick to the storage now. Okay, this is what I wanted it. Tell me, guys, what is the storage you look onto it? What is the minimum storage you look onto it right now? What is storage you wanted? Like you have RAM, you have ROM, right? So tell me, guys, what is the storage you wanted? Minimum number, you tell it. What is the minimum number should have it right now in this thing? RAM എത്ര വേണം? How much GB RAM you wanted it? 64 GB ROM. Okay, so minimum you needed like 64 GB. 64 GB you could tell it. You're okay with that? Okay. RAM എത്ര വേണം? 4 GB RAM മതിയാ? Okay. Okay. If you ask me, I need this one as 256. I wanted this one at least 16 GB. appo idu adipuliyana. This is a dream phone, right? Right. There is also now Samsung. It has like maybe like 32 GB RAM, I guess, and maybe like 1 TB, you know, hard disk, ROM. Right. So this memory, let's talk about the memory, how this memory looks like, right? So just let's know about this memory, because entire data important, guys, right? Data is very important. Wherever you go, the data is very important. All these things, the computer science that this came across to just to save one data. A data ആണ് very important സംഭവമാണ്. Okay, tell me, guys, maybe like in the or maybe like in 90s itself, maybe like in 2000 itself, you can see it when you used to go to the bank, right? Actually, when you're born, that date of birth is nothing but when you're born, actually, right? So maybe like over here the crowd is from 1999 to 2000, guys, the born 2000, right? When we used to go to the bank at this time, right? So they used to write it in a book, right? They used to manually write it, enter all the data in the book, right? They just write it in the manual, pen and paper, and they used to maintain this file. Look, when the bank grew, the bank industry grew like anything, right? They wanted to store this data. This file becomes collection of files. This files become entire files, full files it will become. And to store this, they got one bureau, and then they, they kept it in this one. And this bureau become a number of bureaus. They started, renting the rooms. Okay, this to store this one. Right now, this bureau becomes to store this one, to store this data. This becomes like entire big building. Right now, what happens? There is a many problem. Okay, this data should be saved for 50 years. Right? Might be the writing goes off. Might be some disaster happens. Maybe like so anything happens. Any disaster happens. This data is gone, vanish. We cannot protect the data. Right? Maybe like those were the days when people used to take a loan, and when they cannot give back the loan, they just go and burn the bank. Why? Just because they just wanted to do is that they wanted to burn the data out. Right? Now these days, what do you have? You have a backup data. You have the servers, you have the backup data, right? You have 3 backup data. All right, when you log into the Gmail, you have 15 GB free memory. What is this? It is giving it. Use it. 15 GB, use it. Cloud, you use it. And this gonna becoming very expensive. This will become very expensive. And I'm just right now, I'm talking about the importance of the memory, and I'm talking about the importance of the data. Right? If you ask me, data will be in the form of integer format, right? Maybe like 10, 20, 1, 2, 3 is a data. Right? This data, this is a type of data. Tell me, guys, one more type of data. It's a character. 1, 2, A, B, whichever it is encoded with a single code. It's called as a character. This is called as an integer. This is called as a character data. Right? So this is one kind of a data. This is one kind of a data. Look, here it is 1, here it is 2. Here is also 1, here is also 2. but this one and this one is totally different. This is an integer, this is a character type. We'll discuss more on to this. There is one more kind of data which is nothing but like this: 1.3, 3.3, 4.5, right? So this is one kind of a data which we'll come across. This is called as double. This is called as double. The same data, it is written something like this: 1.3f, 3.3f, 4.5f. This is called as float. This is called as what? Float. And no data, you don't want data which you don't know which is the data type. Okay, so at that time you will come across what? Void type. So these are all the data types which you come across. I will pause this data type. So just for your, no understanding, I have just given to it. And this is all called as literals. Like you have the integer literal, you have the character literal, you have the floating, you have double, you have floating, and many other things. Way on, we will go on to the discussion. Now let's stick on to the memory, guys. Okay, you tell me, guys, which is the smallest unit of memory? Memory. Okay, tell me which is the smallest unit of memory? Memory, smallest unit of memory, very smallest unit of memory. How do you represent it? Your kilometer is there, then it is a millimeter, then it is centimeter, right? Like this, right? So you tell me, guys, what is the smallest unit of memory? Smallest unit of memory ആണ് bit ആണ്. അല്ലേ? Bit can be 0 or 1. This bit can be either you can store 0, either you can store 1. That means what? Either current is not flowing, either current is flowing. Either were data store akana, you need a resistor, you need a transistor, there is a component which is mixed up with that just to store 1 bit. Just imagine, guys, just to switch on one switch, you have that switch, one entire switch, it is occupying so much big space. All right, you switch on, it will go, you switch off, it will go off. Same thing here also. The smallest unit of memory is called as what? Bit. You tell me, the collection of bit is called as what, guys? The collection of bit is called as what? The collection of bit is called as what? ഇത് തെറ്റാണ്. Byte അല്ല. Collection of bit is called as bits. I didn't tell you how many bit is called as stash. I told you just collection of bit is called as what? Collection of bit is called as what? Bits. This is what happens in the interview, right? We lose our presence of mind and we'll tell something like that, right? Bit might be like 2 bit, it might be 3 bit, it might be 4 bit, it might be 8 bit, it might be 20 bit. Everything is called as what? Bits. Now let me frame a question. Okay, collection of 8 bit is called as what, guys? 8 bits is called as what, guys? ഇതാണ് 1 byte. ഇപ്പോണ് 1 byte. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഇത് 8 ആണോ കൂടണോ? This one, 8 of them you need to involve it. At that time it will become what? 1 byte. That is what the memory it happens. Now I'll ask you one more question. Collection of byte is called as what, guys? Collection of byte endana? What do you mean by collection of byte? What it is collection of byte? Collection of byte is called as what? Bytes. Collection of byte is called as what? Bytes. Right? How much collection? Maybe like 1024 bytes ആണ്. 1024 bytes ആണ്. അത് പോയിട്ട് 1 KB ആവും, kilobytes ആവും. This one I will just go with the hierarchy of the memory. Just imagine how many bits you wanted, guys. 1024 into 8 വേണം നമുക്ക് 1 KB ആണ് to happen with the 1 KB. Look, on those days 1 KB was a huge memory, guys. Very huge memory. Right? ഇപ്പോൾ 1 KB കുക്കി സ്റ്റോർ ആക്കാനോ ആവില്ല, അങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് ഇപ്പോ അല്ലേ? Right? So then came across something like this. 1024 KB ആണ്, right? If you involve 1024 KB, at that time it will become 1 MB. It will become 1 MB. Right? Again it will come across this one. 1024 MB ആണ്, it will become 1 GB. Now we are talking on GB. Which are the specifications we needed? We were talking about the specifications, right? 4 GB, 64 GB, this GB, that GB. This is what the GB is. And just imagine just 1 GB, how many bits, guys? It is a lot of bits, right? And last hierarchy is something like this: 124 GB ആണ് 1 TB ആണ് 1 TB, right? This becomes what? 1 TB. I will stop it here. This much is more sufficient. Now look, nowadays, guys, in 1 MB you cannot even store 1 image. At least you need 5 MBs to store 1 image. That much clarity, that much pixel, that does everything, right? So this is what the hierarchy of the memory is. Just check it on, guys. Whatever we have done till now, just check it on. Just check it on about the memory hierarchy. Let me know once you're done. I have a query, guys. Let me ask you, why it is 1024 itself, guys? Why not it is 1000? For example, when you tell 1 kilometer, like you have 1000 meters, right? Why it is 1000? Why not this? Sorry, why is 1024? Why not this 1000? Okay, binary. What exactly the binary is? Like they could have done it 1000 also, right? Like why they specifically 1024? What is 1024? Okay. Look on here, guys. Why it is so? 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. It is just a way of measurement thing. All right. They decided, okay, let us assume that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. And same thing they wanted here also to measure the memory. Right. It is also for a measuring purpose of the memory. Right. In computer science, it's all about 2 power. It's all about 2 power, guys. Okay. Good, Akash. Okay. It's all about 2 powers, guys. Just be honest. Everything, whatever you look onto it, it's all about 2 power. If you ask me, guys, if 2 didn't have a power, right, everything else would have been powerless. That is what I tell it to everyone. 2 power sambhavan, right? This is what made us to like to design this computer, to design this technology, whichever the technology you are using it. Even if you are using that phone, it's only because of the 2 power. If 2 didn't have power, right, everything else would have been powerless, and that is more powerful about this 2 power. Right? And why it is 1024? It's nothing but, as Akash told, it's nothing but 2 power 10, sir. How do you write 2 power 10? For example, what is this 2 power 10? For example, if I take out the bits, guys, I'll just show you the example. I'll just give the brief note on this, and we'll be discussing upon this itself. Okay, the first 2 hours you feel like, okay, something, a mixture of the entire computer language. Right? After that, you will get a one flow. You will get one flow, which will be whatever I have told you now. It will be, like popping up again. I'll be talking on this point again and again. Right? 2 power 10. 2 power 10 means 10 bits, right? So I'll have it 1, I'll have it 2, I will have it 3, I will have 4, I will have 5, I will have 6, I will have 7, I will have 8, I will have 9, and I will have 10. This is what the 10 blocks are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 2 power in the sense like this. 10 block, it should have a 10 blocks. In the sense like 2 power 9 will be highest here. It starts from 0. Maybe like 2 power 0. This is 2 power 1. This is 2 power 2. This is 2 power 3. This is 2 power 4. This is 2 power 5. This is 2 power 6. And 2 power 7. And 2 power 8. And 2 power 9. But here, how many blocks are there? 10 blocks are there. Right? Now, what is 2 power 1, guys? So 2 power 0. Comment. 2 power 0, 2 power 0, 2 power 0, 2 power 0. What do you mean by 2 power 0? What is 2 power 0 is? 1, right? Anything to the power of 0 is nothing but 1. Either 2 power 1, 2, this one, 4, this one, 8, this one, 16, this one, 32, this one, 64, this one, 128, this one, 256, this one, 512. Sir, 1024, this one not matching only, na sir? Right, guys? Right, guys? Look on here, you calculate this one, entire thing you calculated. You will get it around 0 to 1023. This is what 1024 is. All right, from 0 is also counting it. Total numbers are 1024, 1024. But it started, since it is starting from 0, you will be having it 1020. You calculate this entire thing, you calculated. You literally calculated 512 plus 256 plus 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. If you do this, you will get it 1023. So how you are getting 1023? Simple calculation, guys. This is what the power of 2 is. Look out here, guys. I can calculate this one. Look at here. I'll give a simple example. I can calculate the sum of this one very much easily. You want to know what is the sum of this one? I can tell it in a fraction of second. I can tell it this is 15. I can also calculate this one, entire thing in a fraction of second. I can calculate it. If all this one, if I calculate it, I will get it 255. I'll get 255. I'm telling this simple thing, guys. This is 256. I'll do -1 for this one. This becomes 255. Look out here. This is 16. I will do -1. This is nothing but 15. Look out here. If I want to tell this one, this is nothing but 3. How do I do 3? 4 minus 1 is nothing but what? 3. 2 minus 1 is nothing but what? 1. 64 minus 1. 64 minus 63. If you calculate this one, you will get 63 itself. Mansilayo. Guys, you are getting this point. You're getting this point. You're getting this point. You're getting this point. Look out here, guys. In this block, I can store from 0 to 1023. The numbers, anything from 0 to 1023, I can store it with this block. You take up any number. You take up any number. For example, I'll take it as like I can take it as like 612. Right? 612. I want to save this number. Look on here, guys. If the 2 power was not there, I want to write 612 lines. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 like this. Since I have this 2 power, I can write 612 very much easily. How I can write it very much easily? Look on here. I just wanted to know 612 is near to which number? Which number, guys? 255 or 512? 512. It is near to 512. The next number would be, the next bit will be 1024. It is not near to 1024. It is near to 512. This bit becomes activated. Right? I have 512. I have 500. I got this 512. How many bits I wanted it now? More. How many bits I wanted? 100. I wanted it. I wanted more 100. Now 100 is near to which one? Not this one. Not this one. This one. It is near to 64. Right? I will activate this one. This becomes 1. 64. If 64 how much it is remaining, guys? 64, 74, 84, 94. It is nothing but how much? 30, 30, 30, 36. Right? Now 36 is near to which one? 36 near to 32. So I'll activate this one. Now 32, I have it here. 32, I have it here. How much more I wanted? I wanted 4 more. I wanted 4. I will activate here. And remaining entire bit will become what? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Current is flowing here. Current is flowing here. Current is flowing here. Current is flowing here. You add this number, guys. You add this number 512. You add at 64. You add at 32. You add at 4. You will get it 612. Right? 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 1 carry, and you have it 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is this? 32, 33, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Am I wrong? I'm doing something wrong here. This is 64, right? Sorry, my bad. Okay, this is about 10, 11, right? So 1 carry. This is about what? 612. Mansala engane store agalinde data, how the data is stored, how the data is represented in the zeros one. Your data, entire data is all about zeros and ones. Entire computer science, entire data in the machine is all about zeros and ones. Image, zeros and one. Video, zeros and one. Alphabet, zeros and one. Like binary numbers, zeros and ones. And even numbers, zeros and ones. Entire data is on the zeros and ones. Got it? Got it, guys. Got it. And this is represented in the form of what? 2 power 10 minus 1. 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 So this is how it is represented. Right? This is how it is representative. Take it on this, guys. Neatly take it down. If you have any queries, let me know about it. With one proper example, you take it down, like 612. So how the data is stored. So you got to know how data is actually stored in the system. Look, I could start with the language at the beginning. It's this is what the program is, that does everything. I don't want to start with that. I want to start it how it is actually, like designed, how it is actually storing it. What is the purpose we are going on to it? That is what I want to tell it. I want to make it clear on the first thing. And trust me, honest, this might be like complicated for you at the beginning. Okay, it might be hitting. Okay, it is a new thing. Everything is a new thing for you. It might be hitting again and again. Oh, so many things. And I'm gonna be repeating this again and again. And throughout the programming, we'll be repeating this again and again. So you will get used to it. right? Things becomes very easy according to me when you hit it again and again, when you hit it again and again, when you hit it again and again, things becomes really easy, right? Only one times it is difficult. One time you are revising it, second time you revise it, third time you revise it, fourth time you revise it, things will become very easy. All right, go for it. Okay, those who are done, just tell me the bit representation for 192. 192, what is the bit representation? I want to explain it one more time, the bit representation. Sure, I will definitely explain it. Look on here. Okay, listen up carefully. What I'm trying to tell you. I will just erase this. I will repeat the same thing. Whatever I have told it, I will repeat it same thing. Right, guys? If one person is also asking the question, I'm gonna be repeating this. Okay, not to worry about it. But don't think that okay, sir will not listen to me. Okay, sir, we are wasting the sales times. Nothing like that. If you understand this, you are saving my time over there. Again, I will repeat this, right? At that time, I won't be explaining like this. For that reason, you will be saving my time. Look on here, guys. 612. I want to store it in the memory. Actually, you will store it like this. 612. This ingane store anilla. This ingane store another. It is zeros and ones la store another. Right? How it is zeros and one? Okay, I will just take this number and I will check it out. Which this number is near to which number? Is this near to 0124? It is not 1024. Is not near to 612. It is near to 512. It should be equal to or greater than, right? It is equal to or greater than this number. I'll take it 512. This will occupy a number called as 512. 512 critical. Ipo innu etra number vaanam 612 akanu 612 akanu nanki innu 100 vaanam alle. Now I will search it. 100 is near to which number? 100 is not near to here. 100 is not near to here. 100 is near to 64. Appo nan 64 activate aaku. 64 activate aaku. Ipo 64 critical ni. Ipo etra vaanam namakku? Again, we need how much? How many bits? I need 36. Now 36 is near to which one? 36 is near to 32. I'll activate this. I'll use this 32. How much more bit you wanted now? You wanted 4 more bits. 4 I will activate here. Right? And other bits are 0, 0, 0, 0. And if you ask me what is the bit representation in the 10 bits, the answer would be something like this: 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. This is how you write it. 612. 612 in data, this is how it is represented. Got it? Got it? Here it is, a current is flowing, here it is, a current is flowing, here it is, a current is flowing, here it is, a current is flowing. The combination of the current flow, you will get an output. We're gonna be learning many things onto it. Got it? Like this. So if you want to know it, bit representation, like this it is. This is what the bit binary number of the 612. Now you guys tell me for 192. You guys tell me for 192 what is the bit? You guys tell me, guys. So. Just one random question, guys. How many bits you needed? How many bits you needed to store 612, guys? How many bits you require to store 612? This is question ana. Interval check. How many bits it is required to store 612? Minimum how many bits you require? It's just you need to count it from here. You would have to activate another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You require 10 bits. Minimum 10 bits you require to store 612. Got it? For 192, you represent me in zeros and ones. Don't tell it 128 plus 64 like that. Represent me in the bit format. You tell me two things: how many bits you needed to store 192, how many bits you needed, and what is the binary number? How many bits and what is the binary number? Okay, starting 0, 0 you eliminated, nothing, no problem. How many bits you require? Now you're talking. Look, this answer even experts cannot tell it. The one who is like more genie also, right? They cannot tell it. They cannot able to answer these questions. You are now becoming things. Look, things are working in your way. Things are really easy if you cut it down into two pieces, right? So for example, for 192, as you told it, how do we get 8 from here? That's a good question, right? Look on here, guys. If I tell 1000, if I add 00000, how many numbers actually I'm using it here? I'm using only this many numbers. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using only 4. And this 0 doesn't have any values. This becomes value when I have 1 here. If I have 1 here, at that time I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At the time I'm using 10. One slide. Got it? Okay. Look on here. How it is 192, guys? 192 ക്ക് എന്താക്കണം? 192 എങ്ങനെയാണോ? 192, 192, 192, 192. 192 is simple thing, right? 192 is something like this, guys. 192 ആണ്. 192 nearest to which number? 256 അല്ല. 128. It is nearer to 128. 128 നമ്മൾ എടുത്തു അല്ലെ? ഇപ്പൊ എത്രയാണോ? How many more bits you wanted? You needed 64 more bits to make it as 192. So 64 is near to, it is exactly equal to this one. Then remaining entire bit becomes what? 0 0 0 0 0. This bit will be also what? 0 0 0. But this is pointless. This zeros are pointless now. So I want it from here, right? So I'll just tell us like 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. How many bits I'm using it here? I'm here using 8 bits. 8 bits in the sense 1 byte. All right, I'm using what? 8 bits over here. So this is what should be our explanation. Got it? Here I'm using 0 0 now, sir. Whether I'm using this bit, no, it is inactive. This is active. The bits are active from here. Got it, got it, got it. Everyone, 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 everyone. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Let me come to here, guys. Let me come back to here. This is what called as data types. Why I need the data types? Okay, type is very important, guys. I will tell about that. Okay, I will tell about that everything. Okay, I will just mention you something. One line I will write it, and this line gonna be like a really long. Okay, this is my favorite line. Int I equals to 10. This is Sambhavana. We're gonna be learning this line. Okay, we're gonna right. So I'll just break down this details. Okay, I'll just break down this details. One, you have integer, you have I, and you have equals symbol, you have 10, and you have semicolon. And this part is called as data type, guys. Data type. This called as variable name of the variable, right? This is called as operator, assignment operator. This is called as value, and this is called as semicolon. Okay, I told you, right? Like like even a dot will not be hatted, right? There is a way I gonna be, there's a way we're gonna be learning all those things. Okay, why this data type is needed, why this variable name is needed, why this assignment operator is needed, why this, what is the role of this values, what is this role of semicolon? All these things we'll look on in detail, right? And now first thing is your data type, right? Let me go for the data type, right? Data type. Tell me, guys, why this data type is needed, guys? എന്തിനാ ഇത് type എന്തിനാ വേണം? Why this data type is needed? Why we need this data type, guys? ഇവിടെ നോക്കി ഇപ്പോ നോക്കി നമ്മുടെ ബ്രാഞ്ച് ഉണ്ട്, right? Mechanical branch, civil branch, EC branch. എന്തിനാ the type? Why this type is needed? Differentiate, okay. Memory allocations, okay. Any other possibilities? Any other possibilities? Is that really needed? Differentiating or memory allocation, is that really needed, guys? Identity or something like that. For what purpose we needed it? To differentiate the operation on different data type, right? So that is good, Harita. That's really nice. Look, who told you that you don't know programming, guys? You guys know about it. That's really nice. You guys are really smart, guys. Look, I will tell you about the things. Okay, look on here. As I told here. Okay, so as I mentioned here. Look on here, guys. As I mentioned here, this is what the integer is. You have a data type called as integer. To tell this is a character, whatever it is encoded with a single inverted commas, it is called as a character. For that, you have a character variable, char, character. Just to make it as a decimal point, you have a double. Just to make it as a floating point, you have a f here. Same thing with a f here. And no data type, you have a void here. These are all the different ways of data. Just to get a differentiation, you have this one. Okay. Now I'll come across this one. I'll just tell you 2 points which you need to remember it. First one is, okay, why this data type is needed? The data type is needed to reserve the memory. Okay, to reserve a reservation. Okay, the reservation of the memory. For example, what is this reservation of the memory? Okay, I will just tell you some certain examples, and I will take you a tour onto it. Okay, listen up carefully, because this data type makes very much sense. Whatever I'm telling here, it will affect you on the structures and unions. Maybe like classes, objects, whichever it is, wherever you go, this type is needed, guys. Right? Why this type is needed is to reserve the memory. Reservation is very important. For example, guys, I will give one example. uh look on here, guys. Since it is a Onam, I will take you the two. Okay, I will book a gypsy, or maybe like a vehicle which is having 20 seat. But I have how many people here? I have 35 people. We all know all 35 will not sit in seat. Few 15 need to stand and 20 need to sit. At this moment, what you will do it, guys? What you will do it, guys? All 35 people will rush to the, like, bus. Oh, I want seat, I want seat, I want seat. They will rush to the bus. But the bus door is closed. Okay, the bus door is what? Closed now. Now all 35 are coming. There will be one person, maybe like I will take it as a name called as what is the name? What is the name? What is his name? There is one name, Akash. We'll take Akash. There is one smart fellow called as Akash over here, right? Akash will come. All 34 people are running like anything, but this Akash is coming very aram se. He's coming very in slow motion, and he comes near the bus, and he look out the crowd. Everyone are like semicircle, right? Everyone are like, like wanted to go inside the, bus, and they are like just waiting over here, just to get the door get open. Once the door get open, right, everyone will rush to the bus. They will not tell, oh, ladies first, that this everything. They will not tell on this point of view. Everyone, like ladies, gents, everyone, like they will go like anything inside this. The only thing is what they wanted is seat. This Akash is a smart fellow. He will come this side. He'll come this side. He will open the window, right, and he will put his bag over here. What he's doing is, he's doing something called as a reservation of a memory. He just put up the kerchief, a hand kerchief, that's it, on the seat. When the door opens, right, everyone are rushing into the bus. Everyone are occupying the seat here. Everyone are occupying it. All the seats are occupied, but this one seat is not occupied. Are you getting the power of that kerchief, guys? Right? If the time permits, they also, like they will also occupy the driver's seat also. But this seat they will not occupy. Why? Because this is what it is reserved. All right. Now Akash Aramse will come. He'll come here and he'll take the kerchief and he'll sit it Aramse. And just what I want to tell you is the power of the reservation. And this is what the data type will do. Okay. It will reserve the memory in the given memory. I'll give one more example, guys. Look, Earth is a big land. Right? You have a home, beautiful home. You have it. Right? In a land it is. Look at here, guys. You are constructing this home on the land. Right? Just imagine, guys. Tomorrow one person will come. Oh, this is my land. You go now. how it will be, guys, for you, right? What if it is reserved? What if it is this land, this piece of land is in your name, right? This, for this piece of land you have a RTC, you have that registration thing. No one can come across. Okay, so if someone is coming, you can sue on them, right? This is what the importance of the reservation is. Same thing will happen when you are saving a data called as 10 here. I don't want someone else to come and attack this memory, right? To hold this memory is reserved by someone else. Only they can change this memory. That's the reason you have this data type is the reservation. It does the reservation thing, and you got to know what is the importance of the reservation, right? For example, you look onto here, guys. You have a bank account. You have 1,000 rupees. Okay, all of a sudden tomorrow it will become 10 rupees or minus 10 rupees. Why it is happening? Because someone is accessing your memory, right? This is not reserved, right? This is what meant to be a reservation. The data, the memory, that block should be reserved. You have a college campus, it is reserved. So tomorrow I will not get the JCP, and I will not construct the mall over there. Why? Because it is reserved by your college people, right? So this is where your reservation comes, right? And second point is what is the second point? Second point is something like this, guys. What is the operation I gonna be doing on this in your future? As Harita told, your friend Harita told, like, sir, to differentiate operation on the different data type. Exactly right. Right? What is it actually doing is something like this, guys. What do I mean this? Because this is a piece of land. In this piece of land, I can do anything. It depends upon the type of the land. It depends upon the type of the soil. If the type of the soil is good, I can grow the coconut over here, coconut farming. If if it is containing iron thing, right, I can extract the iron, right? Right, guys. If it is a good with the cultivation, I can cultivate the crop. If it is a good with like sanding, digging, I can do anything on this piece of land depending upon the type of the soil. If it is a red soil, I can do so many things. If it is a black soil, I can do so many things. This type is very important. Same thing I'm gonna be doing it here in the data type. In your future, it depends upon the type of the data. If it is an integer, you tell me, guys, what will happen? 5 plus 2, what will happen? What's the answer of this one? 5 plus 2. Tell me what is the answer for this one? 5 plus 2. It is an integer type. It is an integer type. What is the answer of this one? Go on. Guys. Yes. Right? It's nothing but what? 7. Same thing. If it is like this, 5 plus 2. It is a character now. It will concatenate it, right? It will become 52. It will not become 7. It will become 52. Why? Because the type is different. For example, if you tell us 5 divided by 2, you tell me, guys, what is the answer for this one? It is an integral division. It will be just 2. It will be 2.5, but it is not 2.5. It will be like 2. If it is something like this, 5.0 divided by 2.0, what will be the output? This will become 2.5. Right? It depends upon the type of data type base. In your future, what kind of operation it is happening? If it is an integer, it will add it. If it is a character, it will concatenate it. If it is again integer, it will, when it is a division, it will give the integer number. If it is a double, it will give a floating decimal number. It purely depending upon the type. Whenever the data type comes, you need to remember two things. One is reservation of the memory. Other one is in near future, what kind of operation I can perform on that particular memory. Understood this, guys? Understood. Take down this. Whatever you understood, take down this. Look, data type is not complete. We are going on detail. And this same thing will help you in near future also. If you understand now, that is what I wanted. If I want you to repeat it, I will repeat it. Let me know about it. Data type, two things. One is reservation of memory. Other one is in near future, what kind of operation I can perform on that particular memory. That is what the data type indicates. Take down this.